Let the cursing begin.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, I'm not even in the dimension. I'm just sitting here
Nope.
running my mouth.
Nope.
Oh, at least I'm on the shard.
There's Kinnereth. Do we got voice and video?
Yes.
Sorry, what?
All right, Martha says we're working. That's a good thing. Hello, everyone. This is Feendish with Dimension Touring, and today we have a very special DTC Roadshow. We're touring the entries for the Out of Your Tree building contest that just ended a couple weeks ago, complete with dogs. I'm here today with Audz and Kinnereth and a very, very, very special guest. Say hello, Diva.
Hello, Diva.
So before we get started, some news. 4.2 is coming up on the 19th of July, so we're expecting Summerfest to start on the 20th. There's a PTS update incoming with new keys and the Summerfest items, as well as some new Summerfest VFX recipes, which we don't have any information on yet because PTS hasn't updated. There are currently 2 contests ongoing. One is the It Takes a Village building contest sponsored by Kalari Cuddles. That one runs through the 18th of August. All the rules for that are posted on the forums. And the other contest, of course, is Cozy Cottages 3. This is our third time running this contest. We're looking forward. We've already had quite a few entries. We're looking forward to some more. I'm going to rename one of my alts to Loot Mafia. Because I saw that in another thread, and I thought that was pretty cool. So, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're currently on the European Shard of Zaviel. This is Tenderall's entry, Maple Mayhem. As we are looking at all 30 entries today, so bring some snacks, bring some coffee, because this one's going to be a little bit, we're going to try to keep it to 2 hours. So, as always, we're going to miss some details, and for that I apologize, but, you know, go visit these in person. That's my best suggestion. I really like this one. I like Tenderall's work anyways. I really like this one.
I would say it was nice to see so many actually fit the criteria of a treehouse, and they felt like tree houses, you know?
Yeah.
I love this. It's cool. I haven't seen any of the entries.
Oh, jeez. A lot of expletive deletives today, guys.
I really like this little guitar that she made.
I better figure out how to mute my microphone again. Nah.
Oh, it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's been so long since you've been around, everyone's like, oh my god, she's coughing in the mic. Ah!
Yeah, I missed her laugh.
This one had a lot of nice... You know, this was only 760 items, so...
That is amazing.
Yeah. There's just
This
a
is
lot of...
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Adorable bed.
Very small, but still very colorful. Tenderall's work is really noticeable just because she likes color.
Love all these great details.
Toilet dedication. Yes, I would agree. to use all those items on the toilet. And it's a mix that you wouldn't expect either, like planks and void bases and pies. So now that you're back, you know, Diva, there's a lot of toilet catching up to do.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Everyone's,
I would say I was amazed how many toilets I saw.
yeah. Everyone's come up with a new toilet but me. Because if it works, it works.
I've never even used a toilet. I'm like, bucket's just fine.
Bucket. Yeah. So awesome. And this was the only entry from Zaviel. Now, you guys probably had a pretty good challenge in judging all these. Kula couldn't make it today, by the way. So he ditched us. So it's his loss.
Oh, also, at the end of the stream, for those of you that don't appreciate him blowing us off last minute, I will have his email and his personal phone number available.
Excellent. I'm glad that's on like a record so it doesn't go on me.
I told him I was going to pass his information out.
He already got an earful from me.
Well, he did just recently move in his defense. That was why we couldn't do it last week, because he was moving. And he said this week he has to go clean up the old place.
And you said it was hard to judge, and it was hard to judge. I think Kula had a better like instinct for which ones ultimately were really the best of the best. And then I had a conversation with Audz that just made me double think everything, and I toured everything again, and I ended up touring everything 3 times, and I dragging Kula back through some, and I think it changed his mind, and it is more difficult than I thought.
Yeah.
I think ultimately Kula is the one who did all of the judging, because me and Ken were like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 on everything.
Oh, damn. Sparklin says it's his loss and our gain, and she's glad to see you on, Kinnereth.
Yeah, I know. I didn't bother to tell her when she said something the other night, and I'm sorry about that. I was busy building.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and shard hop now, because I'm not going to go down and look at the base of the tree or anything, just because I didn't do it when I toured the first time. I don't know what she's got hidden. So we're off to Galidra, and that was actually where one of the winners is located.
They all have they work for the devs so much that they have good clothes. Oops, excuse me, everybody hears me talking about your clothes.
It was mine?
Yeah, Kula and I made all these alts to tour, and we started really goofing off, and I had some really wacky characters I had to tidy up.
Is this you with me here in the starter zone? I hope so, because I just
No, I
to it.
broke out of there on this server because
Oh,
I think
crap.
a friend is here.
All right, then.
And this is another Gloamwood Glen. Gloamwood had a pretty good showing this time around.
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Yeah. And I think there's a couple more besides this one.
Cool.
Now, this is Abandoned Treehouse, and I gotta say, this was probably my personal favorite of all of these.
Just for the under the tree?
No, not for the Under the Tree, which is where I just was.
Fucking awesome.
But just for the way it was built, designed, and the overall atmosphere of it.
Pretty
Yeah. The
unexpected.
spider's amazing.
And then I saw on the forums they posted that this was the first one that this was the first dimension they had completed.
Wow.
First public dimension.
Mm-hmm.
So that, looking at the building quality, they must have probably 40 or 50 of them kept privately, but very impressive.
40 or 50?
Yeah.
Amateurs. Actually, one thing I thought was brilliant was how they have steps going all the way up, but then they laid a ramp over the steps, so it's a completely smooth walk to the
Yes.
top. I appreciate that.
And everything's really proportional too.
I suffer from a little bit of claustrophobia, so I don't know, in and out, but I like this one a lot, and I think it's because creepy things appeal to me, so I had to say, like, is this just, I'm personally attached to it?
Oh, that's why we're such good friends.
Well, this
Maybe.
little cherry was brilliant with these those new miniature obelisks.
Honestly, it's really got great details. The more I looked at it, I think it's gorgeous. The broken windows upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very talkative today. I'm kind of drooling over these wonderful entries and also all the new items, that I've never seen before. Really fun.
You've got some catching up to do.
Boy, I sure do.
I love that if you come over to the side room here, you can actually, there's a hole in the floor.
Yep. It's just
Yeah,
there.
the hole is the best.
Just the freaking attention to detail and is just...
Yeah, the broken glass, it's all really good.
Yeah.
Broken glass, the boarded up
Cool.
window. And that it does feel kind of crimped.
Which is what you kind of want in a treehouse. I mean, I kind of want to clean up and chill out.
Yeah,
All four of us, this little thing.
yeah.
It's got that more broken than it was when we got here.
Stay away from the hole.
And this,
I heard shit creaking. It's time to get out.
they won, what was it, second place in the technical category? I think they won in the same category Levy did. So congrats.
I'm fuzzy.
So congrats,
Yeah, congrats.
on the prize, because this one's well deserved. And if this is truly indicative of a first build, I'm definitely looking forward to more.
Definitely.
Hear, hear from everyone.
And there's, even from the underside, there's no, this is just really a clean build.
I must have run around this thing probably half a dozen times looking. It just looks cool from every angle.
It does. Outstanding job.
Yeah, I think I give a lot of high marks to people when I can back up and kind of take in all of their work, and it looks good from a distance, and it looks good when you get up on it, and just get pickier as you dim more, huh?
Maybe. Well, I think contest judging does it too. I know I'm a lot pickier when I'm judging than I am when I'm just looking around.
Touring for fun.
Yeah.
Well, it was my first time judging, and I always tour, and I learned so much when I tour, but judging was really hard.
I think it is hard because you're not just you're basically judging your peers at that point, because we're all part of the same community, regardless of what cluster we're on or what shard we're on. If you build dimensions, then you're part of the, in my opinion.
Correct. He won creative winner number 2.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I think that was the only entry from Galidra. I want to say it was the only entry from Galidra.
I'm following you.
I don't have my list in front of me. So we're off
Crap.
to Brisasol.
I've got mine up, and you're right.
Okay.
At least somebody was prepared today.
Yeah, I have the winners up and my spreadsheet. We're good.
I try to go from the least entries to the most, so that way, like, when we hit NA, we're going to be spending quite a bit of time on Faeblight. So...
Oops.
Last hope. And this one is Fetid Plains, which I was kind of surprised to see some interest from Fetid Plains.
I love seeing these dimensions that just don't get used as much.
Yeah.
I love the colors in here. I love the sky, and I love the tint on everything in here with Fetid Plains.
Yeah, I do too. Just wish the item limit was higher.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the native grass in here, these purple flower thingies. That needs to be a dimension item.
You know, for $499, there's a lot of stuff to look at in here.
Yes.
Telling you.
I naturally love the boglings. And it really does look like
So
a little
cute.
bogling habitat. It's
does.
perfect.
And he made the most. I think Mordrahan's a he. I'm not. You know, Mordrahan's been building for a long, long time, and I still don't know if I don't think I've ever talked to him in game, so sorry if I got it wrong.
I think by now everybody's used to us getting the builder's gender, pronunciation of their name, everything wrong.
Yeah. And I know there was another way up the damn trees, because I sure didn't do a jumping puzzle anywhere that
Yeah,
had a jumping puzzle.
You might be in the wrong tree. Because
It
there's
made me
another.
fall out. I laughed.
Jumping puzzles and I don't get along ever.
There you go. Up the ramp there.
I think I fell out of last hope. There's no hope for me.
Did you fall?
Yeah,
Why
Yeah,
did I
it is
even,
boarded up.
I got
why did I even ask? I thought it was neat how they had multiple layers. Like, it looked like, it's kind of like, it felt like one of those tents from Harry Potter, where it's like tiny on the outside, but then you get in and it's massive. I was not expecting all these different floors in this treehouse.
Here we go. There's not so much a lot of morphs in here, but just the layout is really it's really nice. Oh, pardon me.
Hey, Feendish tried to push me off.
First day back. Oh my god.
You know, I can't even walk with my character anymore, so climbing up here is bound to be hard. Jump, jump.
There we go. No,
I fell first, and you have to go around, I think.
yeah, you do.
Which I kind of like about it.
I think this is adorable.
It is. And from out here, of course, you get that big overall view. I really like Fetid Plains. The colors. And I think this was the only one from Brisasol.
And 499 items is unbelievable, and it doesn't look like it's missing one thing.
Nope.
You're right
It
about
is
the only
so,
one.
so cute.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like you couldn't have put just like one more plant in here.
Gotta leave room for the table.
Each time I've come in here, I've twitched. I've had to like hide my UI so I don't see the item count.
Okay, so now we're off to Brute Walked. I know I butchered that. I know I butchered that.
Only been dimensioning for, what, 3 years? Still can't pronounce the damn shard name.
Nope. I liked the old German shard, the other one that they had, Brute Mother, something like that, Brood Mother, because I could just, say it was Brood Mother. Never a couple entries here.
Ken.
We have Lorian crafting,
Oh yeah.
dreaming of Pandora, and boggling infestation.
I'm going to Dreaming of Pandora first because it's still a higher one up on the weekly.
Not gonna lie, I lost my shit on this one. I am a big fan of this one.
Yeah, Odd and I were in the same boat on this one, I think.
This was such an immaculate use of glowing items. You see, is this the Mind of the Overseer projector?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people try to do the glowy thing, and Lanao just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of color in here, a lot of bright. And this was another small count key. I think they actually used all of them. Yeah, they did. They used the whole 1,000. You got the Morbid Meat Tree stuck in the middle.
And I tell you what, I appreciate these little elf war lamps to guide the way. Like, that was just brilliant. It was perfect.
Yeah, I had to come in here a couple times when I was first looking around because I didn't follow the little lamps and I got totally lost. I was like, I know I missed something. I missed a lot of things. Like the whole path to get up to the tree.
I feel like, and for me, a good dim is one maybe where I don't get really lost. Sometimes I get frustrated, I'll be honest, when I can't find something or I can't figure out where I'm supposed to be in a dim. I feel like my eyes are bad or my computer's not right. I don't know. So sometimes those little markers are such a help, even if it just starts you in the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. I love to explore and discover things in dimensions, but I hate feeling like I'm lost.
We actually do have a guild member that loves mazes, and I know other people love mazes, but he likes to drag me in there and tell me that it's different, but I end up in a corner jumping and jumping and jumping every time.
There we go.
I would just end up in the corner crying.
Well, if you can fall, I'll fall.
I don't think I made it when I did my initial look through here. I don't think I made it too much past this. The dragon is freaking awesome.
Boy, it sure is.
And then that little waterfall in the distance. Awesome use of color and light in here.
I used so much excited profanity when I got up here and saw this the first time.
Nuh-uh. Say it not so.
I think my voice went up like 5 octaves. That's what it was.
I've seen a lot of people doing the floating rocks with the water effects, and I'm kind of a fan.
Oh, Alejandra said that was her first animal morph.
Yeah, nice job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was Alex?
No, Alice was boggling infestation.
We haven't been to that one yet.
No, we haven't.
Oh, Ali was saying this was Lano's first
Animal morph.
animal morph.
Yes.
Okay. Really? Ugh. punch right in the face. It's awesome.
Wow.
This is my first one. I hope you guys like it.
Just get violent.
Only when I
never the
really like
answer.
something. Did you go across the bridge or?
No, I went down to the actual house part.
Oh.
Oh, crap. Okay, good.
Just the bridge.
Hey, I'm following you, Feendish, so...
No, don't do that. Oh, yeah, this bridge. Oops.
This is so cool.
Yeah, we have a little nest over here. I'm assuming it's a nest.
There's a little house area with butterflies and chairs and a table.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit, it really made me want to try this projector myself.
Right. Hey, don't get up on that thing.
Ow, Feendish.
Because now I think we might be stuck out. All right.
Buglings!
Yep, on to the next one. Which is Boggling Infestation by Ali Andre. Her alt Samrahia.
Yeah, I didn't know this was hers. I was like, who is this person? This is awesome! Normally, whenever there's a contest and I go through everybody's dimensions, I send out in-game messages telling people what I like, but this time I didn't know if that would be appropriate, but this was one of those that I really wanted to be like, I want to move in.
Prickly said this one made her super angry.
Oh yeah, and like the colors, like the whole ambiance in here is perfect.
Yeah. There weren't as many Mythosian Cascade builds as I thought that there would be.
I love that she got the kind of swamp feel without shit tons of water everywhere.
Yeah.
I have to say, I started building a treehouse myself, but I got distracted, and it was in Mythosian Cascades. It's a big favorite.
Prickly says the overuse of boggling leaf beds. I was like, why didn't I think of that? I caught some flack for mine, which, okay, I got it. I got nothing when it came to building in a tree. I tried everything I could think of to put mine in a tree.
It was very redneck of you to chop them down.
Hey, you know what? When I Googled pictures, because I was like, boy, everybody's going to be doing all this elven shit. And I was like, so I started Google imaging redneck tree houses, and one of the images was some dude had put a single wide on telephone poles to make a deer stand out of. And that's when the light went off. I was like, ding, 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 ding.
Well, it's important, I think, to build what makes you happy, too. I don't care if I get disqualified because in the end, I finish something normally and I'm just like, God, look at what I did. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I didn't care either. It made zero difference because I liked it.
No, I'm pretty sure we hung out in there for a while.
But this is just...
So adorable.
I almost started to count the leaf beds, and then I was just like, no, I'm not going to. This is so cute.
This looks like it could actually like be part of the environment in game. It's so well done.
Yeah, it's got great texture on it.
That bogling called me a hoe.
Whoa. Well, if the shoe fits.
Ouch.
I think
First
it
thing
might
back.
be some other garment, not a shoe,
I thought it only fit
Or-
Cinderella.
or lack thereof.
See, the grace period for the welcome back is already worn out, Diva. So now the smack talk has
But
to
back
begin.
to normal.
Yep.
I can't even tell you how many times I hopped around in here going, "Nice for see you." Hey, nice pommy woman.
And so many of the animal morphs in here are really small too, so you gotta kind of look close and pay attention. Which I'm glad that, there weren't gigantic squirrels and all that going on.
Oh, I'll be back spending hours in all of these.
Mm-hmm. Well, Allie's got quite a few new ones that you've missed out on. It's just awesome.
This totally feels like a quest area.
Yeah, kinda. Well, something like this would probably work for the village contest too.
I really didn't see all the little animals. I didn't spend enough time running around, but they're cute.
She
It's
is
mostly
Mr.
mission tree houses.
Master Morpher.
Okay, so now we're off to Katumi's Lori and Crafting. And Katumi is somebody that doesn't usually build, but all of us that use Tinker Tools owe him a huge debt.
Yeah, I was really excited
I love Katumi.
when I saw that he had an entry in this. I was kind of hoping he'd suck. 'cause
Feendish
he's
will
just,
tell
like,
you
all
my
around
first question to her was, "Do we still have Tinker Tools?" Yes. Hooray!
And we've got a lot of changes and additions maybe to the Tinker Tools you were used to. It's a whole bunch of improvements.
I know I have hours to spend. I can't even walk yet, so
You just see Diva side strafing everywhere we go.
don't point it out. Jeez.
Oh my God. Hello, my honey.
This place made all my hangouts feel inadequate, especially with our guild dim getting a facelift. I feel like I have no real place to enjoy and craft.
Well, he did a lot of really neat stuff in here. I mean, the bolts of cloth were what got me. I was like, oh my God, that's freaking amazing.
Yeah, things are tied in well. The ore, the herbs, all of it.
Yeah.
Anybody else try to climb the 100-foot ladder? No? Okay.
Yes.
I literally felt vertigo panning my camera up looking at that like, oh hell no.
And then he took the time to do the technical piece, like making sure that the platforms were anchored to the trees. He really showed a lot of attention to detail on this one.
I love the overhang over his spiral ramp here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's all around talented guy.
Yeah, actually, the treehouse being supported was really important to Kula.
It would be freaking nerd.
Maybe.
Why I really like this gazebo. I really like the like morphed tent look that he has going on. Excuse me.
I like the colors and how they work together. I love that gold laid in there with the white and the green.
And I totally want to steal this little mirrored closet.
Or I guess it's just oak.
Wow, this is so pretty.
Yeah, he did it. He did an awesome job with this. And he won a Judge's Choice Prize, didn't he?
Cricket.
One moment, please.
I know you're not
could've
asking
swore
me.
I saw that
Yeah.
you had won the prize.
It was the judge's pick.
Yeah.
I fought pretty hard. This is one I dragged Kula back to. I was like, I could live here. Look at it. It's got a house. It's got every crafting station you need. It's got cool entry.
There's no bucket though.
Oh no, it does not have a bathroom, right?
Eh. Elves don't poop. There we go. Ta-da! Problem solved.
Not really.
Kind of looks more like a napping station anyways. I tried very hard to get up on that bed.
All right, we're going to speed up the pace, ladies.
All right. Trying. And I think this was it for Broodwalked. So that should
Correct.
have us just going to Typheria.
Typheria.
And Diva, you're going to want to be spending some time on Typheria too once you start looking around again. Lovey's been extremely productive lately.
Okay, well, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to touring a bunch. I'll be coming back to revisit all of these that we've seen so far.
So there's 3 on this server.
Yep. And meditation is the first one I'm seeing on the weekly.
Got
So that's-
Meditation, Oasis, and the Paradiso Treehouse of Sunny Sun.
I'm not gonna lie. Are we going to
The
meditation?
name on that one should have wanted a prize. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, glad you said your piece, lady.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
Sound the
Zoning.
same.
everybody has an opinion when it comes to contests, and they share them quite frequently. So, yeah, that's my bit. The Paradiso Treehouse of Sunny Sun. The name was just amazing. This is Lovey Sabs, alt here. And I know she won the first place for the creative bit, and this is just, wow. Not
I made
really a
it.
surprise.
No, I made it to the first batch of rocks and then just stood here for the longest time like, are you shitting me? Like, it was amazing. 200 feet away. I was like, I don't even need to go. I could see the fan. I can see the fan from where I'm standing back here, like, and it's moving. I'm just like, I'm done. You win.
So this actually won technical winner number 1.
Oh, technical, not creative. I thought, okay.
No
Either
worries,
way,
I got your back.
Either way,
We didn't judge him that way. He kind of took the scores and made a final choice.
we got some solar panels, which just goes that great minds think alike there. Yeah, with the solar panels.
And the amount of detail that went into the support platforms, like, that wasn't really something that I personally was, because that's kind of like an architecture type, like, oh my god, that, for me, I wouldn't even have thought to do a whole bunch of that. But when I saw it here, I was like, are you kidding me? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm just going to stay down here at the bottom and look at it because it's that cool.
Yeah, this is very.
I'm just going around. Wow, 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 wow,
Mhm.
wow.
She, yeah, and there's probably about 5 or 6 more of these that you haven't seen, Diva. Just,
This is almost overkill,
yeah.
like on how good it is. It's almost like enough already. Like every room you go, I mean, there's so many rooms. All right, I'm done. I'm muting. It's a
Well, all the
set
little details just add so much, and it's one of the things I really struggle with.
Yeah. But she's another one that does stuff that's really, really colorful.
I mean, she put freaking designs on her carpets and pillows. Come on.
Yeah, she went all out with this. Love this bedroom. That's,
Gosh, I've missed Dimensions so much.
They miss you too, Diva.
Especially all of you wonderful Dimension nerds.
Aw. I really like this little piece of artwork with the blinking lights and the solid ones too. I think it's so cute.
well, I mean, she even has the damn window things.
Like the
The
levers, like
supports.
where they.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that's the technical
With their
term,
little
window thing.
hydraulic thingies, yeah. It's just. I probably shook my head the entire time I toured this, and I think I went 4 times. Is how many times I went through each one of them, and this one I was just like, ugh, every time. Ugh. It was just so good, I couldn't believe it. I was disgusted by your talent.
That's funny. I think I was pretty blown away too, and was kind of like, maybe it's, I have to keep looking harder, because Kula felt like it was amazing right away, and I thought, it's right up your alley, buddy. This build, it's just his style, the glass and all the modern look, and I'd say steampunk kind of feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
I tried so hard. I was like on a mission to find flaws. Like I was making shit up that wasn't even there.
Ooh, if I had only one, and it's for a lifetime of working with plants, the trees seem a little high to me, and it seemed like you could just set them down a little, but that's a personal opinion maybe, because it's a fake tree.
That's just petty.
I know, I think that's what I was told. After all those years, we just don't hold back anymore.
Well, she definitely, I mean, well deserved, Livy, well deserved.
It's really beautiful.
It is. We can't spend the whole rest of the stream here. Oasis by Grimaria is next.
This was another one of those lower item count ones that I was impressed with how much they crammed in here.
I don't remember seeing a lot of contest builds in Fanes. I love that.
And one thing before I forget, we move into the main area, is I love that, because like one reason I don't use this place is I hate the shimmer sand house sitting here. To me, it just makes it so hard to work with. But they kind of incorporated it. They didn't cover it up with a bunch of plants. They made it part of the theme. I thought that was.
Yeah, and it's super cool what they put here.
Mm-hmm.
So
like
pretty.
it totally works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of Fane's Retreat. I hate the mud hut. So like, usually the
But
first thing
yeah.
I do is drop a big rock on it.
But they
Yep.
used it in another
Uh-huh.
good way to kind of camouflage it. I think it looks great. Wow, this is cool.
They did quite a few cool things in here. Like the
Really neat in here. I love their cooler. Well, I mean, to me, like when I steal this and I use it for myself, it's gonna be like a. Just thought this was cool as shit over here behind the food. It's even got like the little light bars in it. Come on! That is so cool.
Yep, love it.
I like this little fountain up here too, or the little waterfall thing.
Yeah, that is pretty cute.
A lot of neat ideas here.
Yeah, so much creativity here. I absolutely loved it. If I had to give one, just the one thing, and this is not negative, this is me not bashing, this is just constructive criticism, is you did such a beautiful job on your stairs, but they don't connect to anything. That's what got me on this one, is that all these steps are kind of free-floating, but the effort was made to put like the anchor chains in over here, which was brilliant and works. So I would just say pay a little more attention to making sure your stairs connect to something. Just a little something. But otherwise, absolutely wonderful build.
It's effing magic isn't going to work.
Magic themed dimension, maybe. But just from the technical aspect, the build itself is absolutely fantastic.
Oh. Okay, so now it's Paradisu Treehouse of Sunny Sun by Dark Dominion.
The one who should have gotten a prize for the name.
Just for the name. Well, I mean, I thought the build
if you
was
look this
really
one
good
up,
too.
The name is so long, like it's, at least for me with my UI, you can't even see the full name.
Oh yeah, that was the same for me.
And I think that the draw distance change that went in really paid off on a contest like this one.
Absolutely.
Because so many of these places kind of depend on that far out view.
Yeah, big cheers for that.
I thought this was really neat, the way they built up to it with all these cliffs and rocks. It was like anticipation. I was really excited as I was walking up here. Normally, I'm not a big fan of long walkways and things like that, but this was done really well to where it was interesting, and it actually made me excited to see where I was going.
And definitely an unusual shape.
You know, I haven't been looking at dimensions in many months now, and it's just kind of shocking to come back and see just how many different ideas people have. I mean, you just kind of forget that when you're not touring every day. It is amazing.
So many talented people, and that's one thing I love about these contests. They bring people out of the woodworks. They get, builders that I've never even seen anything by them before. I don't play on EU, but all of a sudden I'm seeing their work, and it's really exciting.
Yeah. Well, I like looking around on EU just because, they express concepts in slightly different ways than we do, so you get like different types of item usage ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the items, like things that are super expensive on NA are usually really cheap here. That's a bonus. But the reverse is also true, is there are going to be some things that are cheap on NA that are really expensive here. I really like this upper level with the gallery.
This was just such a neat.
Somebody says it has a very Frank Lloyd Wright feel.
Yeah. It's just really unique. It's actually kind of striking.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected to see when I came up here, that's for sure. But I was very pleasantly surprised.
I'd say coming from Faeblight, where we host a lot of RP type events, it would be the kind of place I'd like to hang out and have a party.
Definitely.
Oh, and I always love fish tanks.
Yeah. Well, they got a bunch of them in here.
Did such a good job too with the pond surfaces in there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just water blocks. I was like, ooh, new idea for me to steal.
Well, at least you put it out there.
And the view out these windows is just fantastic.
Yeah. Well, the Scatherin rocks really worked out well with the base of Tempest Island. That bright green
That's
really
true.
works with it.
It's a very good point.
I never thought I'd like new rocks so much.
Yeah. All right, and I think that finishes us for EU.
Wowie. What a treat to see all these on EU. I will be back for many hours to retour them.
So now there's going to be a little bit of a break in the stream. We're not cutting off. We're just I'm switching clusters to NA. We're going to start on Greybriar.
And Greybriar.
Greybriar. Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, it is awesome. It's an awesome build.
Okay. Can everyone see us and hear us again? Just want to make sure that we're still good to go. No technical difficulties. No, I'm not. Yep. All right. Martin says we're good. So. So we're going to a build by some shorty person. I don't know who the hell that is.
Some no talent scrub.
That's
Some
right.
hillbilly.
That's right. Someone that tried to fudge the rules.
I laughed so freaking hard at this.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's just because of how well done it was or how relatable to me, you know, because I'm in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And there's a lot of this here that is in my neighborhood.
Well, I think it helps if you're from a certain area of the country, of the U.S. where you might this might actually be relatable. I'm from Kansas, so just saying. Okay.
Some of this triggered me, though, not going to lie, because I'm like, I thought my whole life to claw my way out of this, and now I'm back in.
I got my swimming pool.
And it was really nice to see you, you make these absolutely incredible architectural masterpieces that are so beautiful and poignant. And then just to see, you could see how much fun you had with this one.
Oh, I had a blast.
It's still the same level of technical skill, but for it to just be so fun and hilarious. Did you go around the back? I lost you. I was busy
Not
talking.
yet. I'm inside.
Oh, you inside. Okay.
Yeah, that whole, I don't know, is it a pool conversion? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it's just a swimming pool. I swear.
It's just a swimming pool. All right.
Like
I
it
about
might once
flipped.
have been a truck. Well, it was going to be a truck, but I kind of ran out of the item limit. My dad used to have a 77 Dodge that was yellow and white. So we finally got yellow blocks. But
I love it. It's cute.
Not lying. These car parts in the kitchen, these definitely triggered me because one of my roommates for a couple years was a mechanic and aircraft mechanic, and he built little race cars and shit. And like I would be flipping. Oh, I'd be like, Dusty, you pushed an engine in my bathtub again. You know, and just transmission parts on the coffee table. So this shit is real. She ain't making this up. People do this.
Well, you know, I have a toolbox pretty much just like that rollaway sitting in my little shed. It's not inside. Yet.
Great attention to detail, though, on this dim, right? I love the screen door.
Got some government cheese.
I've seen some screen doors since I've seen your screen door.
Well, there were a lot of firsts in here. First toaster I've ever made. This first washer and dryer I've ever made.
They're good.
I was surprised you actually included functioning washer and dryer, though.
Well, because, you know, you got to replace the broke stuff with new stuff. Kind of like, you know, and the TV
The
was,
console.
yeah, I didn't want to put another console on top of it, you know, because it's 2017 and now we're on flat screens. So the TV kind of gave the reason behind why this place was lifted. And that's sitting the satellite dish on the roof. Because, you know, you got to clear the tree line. Just a little girl's room with the creepy ass doll.
With the bug eye doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I walked in from the bathroom and then I turned and I was like literally, like I saw a mouse or something.
Taped furniture with the kick-ass high-end TV. Hell yeah, priorities. Priorities.
Cute little teddy bear.
I thought it was neat that you pulled stuff down and around it too. It was you carried on the redneck theme all around the build.
Oh yeah, because
Like I was like, "Where's the cinder block?" Oh, there they are. I found one. Yeah, this was hilarious.
This is so fun.
yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, which I think is the most important. That would be anyone that enters a contest, have fun with it. You know, I was actually pretty sad to see this one done because I had such a good time building it. I laughed like an idiot the whole time.
I just noticed the toilet paper knot on the roll.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Better than she usually does. She usually puts them on backwards. That shit drives me crazy.
Same.
God. I actually came across a picture of the patent for the first roll of toilet paper, and in the patent it shows the way to properly attach it to the roll, and it's with the sheet over the front, and I actually saved it to my phone so I could text it to Feendish.
It's terrible. And I'm gonna say it's wrong.
That's awesome.
Fake news.
Oh no. I told my boss that. He loved it. Not really.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. And
Your tires are really good too. The treads look awesome.
thank you.
There's a lot of tread on them, though.
Do you have a time of day set in here?
Yeah, I think it's 8 or 9. Maybe.
That's something I really didn't take into account when I first started
7.
building for a contest, is that time of day can be really important.
Yeah, because it affects the lighting, but you know the lamps and such, whether or not they come on, and the colors, everything. Yeah. All right. Next up.
Yep. We're off to. There wasn't any other shard that just had one entry, if I'm remembering right. Maybe Wolfsbane? I know Wolfsbane had two, but one never opened.
Right.
Deepwood has just one.
Okay. Well, I'm heading to Wolfsbane. Because that's where one of the winners is, also.
An excellent shard.
This chick just continuously blows me away with her talent. It's just, and it's all so happy. Like every build is just so happy and bright.
Oh, damn, I need to hit the auction house over here. I got money.
You got a whole 150 plat. Damn, girl, you rich.
Hey, you know, some people are pretty cheap on Wolfsbane. Oh, I forgot Scarwood Treehouse, which is actually
forget?
sitting on top of the weekly.
Oh, oops. I
Yeah,
went to.
Taffy's.
Oh, I'm an asshole. I totally forgot about that one too. And it's really neat. I apologize.
It is really neat. Can you believe this is Breach Chamber?
So it was one of my favorites. I think it was my favorite ultimately.
500 items!
Yeah, with 500 items. Amazing. Something about that water effect. I'm like not quite sure if we're underground.
Really good use of fog too, actually. I'm a fog snob.
Prickly. This one angered me, and now I will build in his key.
I feel like if there was a category on judging for this, for doing the transformation, this one would have got top marks.
Probably.
Like this just blows my mind.
She did a lot of really neat stuff in here. Love this window wall that she made.
I love watching Diva just like
Shut
barely
up.
step. She's being so cautious. She's like one step, one step, one step.
I mean, I've already fallen like 27 times during this touring. I even fell off Feendishes.
Wow.
And I put a fence up. That's saying something.
I was gonna say that was pretty heavily railed.
And she didn't push me that time.
I was impressed that they turned this little market stall into a little canopied bed. I was like, that shit is cute.
I couldn't get on it though, no matter how hard I tried.
Disqualified.
I love the little nook with the window looking down on the water.
This whole thing is just... I mean, I came in and I looked around and I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. And then I looked at where it actually was and I was like, holy shit, this is Breach Chamber.
Now, so I mean, where are we in Breach Chamber? Is it just,
gonna
are
be
we
outside
really
of the-
in the dim?
No, we're going to
We're outside the walls.
wall.
Okay.
Yeah, 500 items. They did so much with 500.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big fan of wall jumping.
And it was cute. They had their, I mean, I don't know how far you guys went outside, but there's like the little, there's a little laundry area over here somewhere, like where one of their little pools of water is. They've got, like they made a little wash rack and clothesline. I just thought that was a really nice little touch. I know it's over here somewhere.
Yeah, no, there's a little
It's
campfire
over
with
here.
some fish over here
Hey,
too.
pays to be an explorer. Find these fun little nooks.
Yeah.
So cute.
Really well done. don't know why I thought this one was on Deepwood.
Amiel's is on Deepwood. So now it's Colorful Dreams, I believe is. I know it's one of Sparklin's.
Yeah. It's really neat because she's one of those builders that like almost has a style. Like I don't even know how to describe it other than it just makes me freaking happy every time I go into one of her builds. So much color.
Yeah. She went all out with color in here. Not gonna lie, when I hit that first platform and had to go through a maze, I was like, oh, you. Ooh.
Really?
Wow, you too?
Only Feendish would be pissed about a glass maze.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Well, Sparklin is well aware of how much Kula hates mazes, so I said, you're really lucky you made that one small, because he abhors them.
Well, the fact that this was, the whole theme of this one was puzzles and games. So every aspect of this dimension is, puzzles and games. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
I'll have to say, Spark may not want me to say, but she wrote a poem about all these puzzles too that was just amazing.
Feendish, you want me to hold your hand?
No.
Okay, did you get through? No.
Somebody wants to be an asshole. And that would be Audz.
Wow.
Well, shit, I went in and out of it like 3 times trying to get you to follow me. You were just like, donk, donk.
Well, I was
donk.
looking at stuff.
Well, next time you come through, your head smudges will show you the right way to go.
I'll punch you in the throat.
Well, the food nook that she has in that little puzzle area is great, and I bet if you run around enough, you'd actually burn some calories, right?
Mm-hmm.
She asked me if I knew what all these games were, and I don't. So maybe she can tell us sometime.
I didn't know what they were either, but this there's a lot of neat little morphs.
Well, she has a mini in this first platform here. She has a mini Calwetti puzzle, literally with like the Tetris pieces, and then like I think it's black box, and then of course chess, and they're actually a lot of these. They're puzzles from in Rift.
Yeah,
that's what's so damn cool about it.
I got that part. I haven't done 90% of the puzzles in Rift because I suck at puzzles.
I suck at doing them with people.
You suck at jumping. So you just can't do the puzzles.
I think I did complete one puzzle so I could get the that spinning box there. I did that puzzle. So I could get that box, and that's about it.
I really love her bathtub.
Like this little dress that she's got hanging up here.
That is so cute.
Just throwing it out there. Things like that for cozy cottages would go a long way.
I like that she hid artifacts in here too. That's very Spark.
And the answer book.
I love that.
Also known as Google. So she won in the technical category or the creative?
Nope, she was the technical winner.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure we even said that Katumi was second judge's pick and Taffy was first judge's pick. I think we missed one of them.
Yeah, we were just in Taffy's. Some really awesome textures.
Her intense use of color is always just mind-blowing for me. And so detailed. Did you see her little rabbit hutch?
Yes, it did.
I might actually steal these horse chairs. I'm a fan.
Oh,
Yeah, those are cool.
The chess pieces.
yeah, this canopy bed is pretty awesome. And she does a lot of geometrical design too, which I'm a fan of.
That lettering on the answers book. Oh,
Okay. So, congrats on the prize. Very well deserved.
Good job, Spark.
It was funny. Every time I came in here to inspect this one, there was somebody in here, like every time, and they wanted to talk about how amazing it was. And I would just have to like leave. I'm like, I need peace and quiet to think. But yeah, a lot of people like this one.
And I think that is it for Wolfsbane, because I know there was one that never opened.
No, there's one more.
Oh, there is.
Laura Lindorinen.
Oh, right.
My Elvish is terrible. My Spanish is pretty darn good, though.
My Elvish is terrible.
What's that one called again?
I didn't know that's what that was.
What was that one called again?
Lauren.
Oh, that was really good. So much better. I'm not seeing it, though.
Yeah, they might have it closed. Or how do you spell it?
Well, Laurel in the beginning, Laurel. So I'm saying it's closed, and I understand that. I closed a certain cottage
it's
for
open.
some renovations. It is? Why don't I see it?
By Islington. I had to do a search for it.
Oh, you know what? Coolest spreadsheet had a lot of errors, like spelling errors, dim name errors, and column adding errors. It was awful. I actually judged the wrong treehouse by Levy first.
Oh, you did our Tower Meadow?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was pretty awesome too, though.
it was pretty awesome too. Yeah.
That's what I don't know if Islington.
Islington.
thanks.
I don't know if they've ever entered a contest before. I don't remember.
No, this person is a new builder. So, I mean, you know, I think as a new builder, it would probably be pretty intimidating to enter a contest.
One hell of a contest is their first.
Yeah.
Well, Diva Doofa strikes again because I can't find it.
It's not.
I
showing
finally
up on
found
the
it.
Yeah,
list either.
I had to search it.
I'm searching ISLING.
TON.
You know, it came up under public all time, but I think not under public weekly. Something strange.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
thank
just-
you.
Yeah, weird.
A really small stone grove.
And you know what? This one reminds me of, honestly, Kula and I, when we first started playing together, had a friend who built a treehouse. And to me, this is so reminiscent of his treehouse that it was really funny for us. We loved it.
Lots
Because
of-
it actually was in Stone Grove too.
I like Stone Grove. There's a lot of people that I don't know. I think it's kind of underused. I would love to see another Scarwood dimension, maybe with a higher item limit and a bigger area.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's those item caps, 1,000. Every time you get near that 1,000, you start getting upset.
Yeah. Because I really like the ground cover in here, those blue flowers and. But man, that 1,000 limit is just I've gotten so bad that I'm like 2,000 is making me stress.
Yeah, I showed Diva one of my alts builds, one of the only builds I have on an alternate character, and that one is in this Tower Meadow, and that was my first experience hitting an item cap and having like a mostly empty house.
I thought it was kind of neat how you actually started in the treehouse in this one for a change, but you're still able to kind of get down and wander around. That was
And there
pretty
was a
neat.
way to get back up in case the entry point failed.
Exactly. That was
And
very
it
good
looks
call.
nice.
Yeah, so especially, I mean, first time contest, I mean, great job. Really, really well done.
Right. So now we're off to Halo.
Oops.
Wait, did you just say hey, y'all?
Halo. Not
Hey, y'all!
Not hey y'all.
I usually just say, hey, laugh out loud.
I always think of like Stewie, like mom, mummy, mom, what? Hi. Like that, I think hi lol. Hi lol. Anyway, I've had a lot of caffeine this morning.
Well, Amity on Greybriar had a Halo that she used to have it titled "Are You," so you would read across and it would be like "Are you hi lol." I thought shit like that was funny. Okay. So first up is the Airy by Vic.
Yeah, I didn't know how to spell that or pronounce that, so I'm glad you said it out loud, not me.
Well, I didn't say it was right. I just. Okay. Oh boy, here we go on the loading screen.
This is another one of those builders. It's always neat. I love watching their progression because they always have these really amazing ideas.
Hold
And
on,
to
I'm
kind of
still
watch.
stuck on loading. I might have to restart the
I'm
game.
not talking about. I'm just doing generalization. I'm not talking about the actual
Well, if I have
dimensions.
to restart the game, it's going to cut out.
Fine. I'll just sit here and put my thumbs.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Awkward silence, yeah.
I cuss like a sailor.
The loading screen thing just really irritates me. Okay. Halo.
Feendish and Feendish 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creative.
Well, Feendish 2 is nothing but a mule, so she might be the one I rename Loot Mafia.
All my little mule alts are like I can't even pronounce their names.
What's
They're
wrong
like-
with you?
The names are like 11 letters long and they have no vowels. I just hit the random.
Like this little area down here.
All right, we back. Can I compliment this person now?
Yes.
Okay. What I was going to say is kind of being there towards the beginning, watching their talent and their technical skill improve with each build, and then to come in and see this, they're so creative, and they have an eye for just really neat ideas. So I was really glad to see that they entered this, and I thought this was a really neat idea they came up with here. Of course, I'm a fan of seeing these big views like this, being up high and seeing things.
She had a lot of good ideas in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes the angry topping.
I was actually thanking someone for coming to the stream. It was happy typing.
It just sounded angry.
It was super excited. Like, I was not in any way expecting to see any of the like Elite 2 stuff, and then they have this this Defiant Lens thing, but it works. Just the way they incorporated different styles, different themes into theirs. Of course, I'm almost too tall to get in anything in here.
She had there's some really cute little morphs, and I really like this snowman part furniture.
Yeah, and and that was funny. I thought of you and how we were both building those chase lounges that night. Because, like, I was in a dimension building a chase lounge. She was in a dimension. We didn't know it, but I sent her, like, this angry text. I sent her a message. I'm like, oh, my God, I need help. And so she came in, and she's like, oh, my God, I'm building a chase lounge. I was trying to make it out of snowman parts. I ended up just scrapping it because I'm like, these are too hard to work with. Nobody can. And then I come in, and I see this, and I was like, son of a bitch. These look great.
See, you just didn't stick with it.
Yeah, lesson learned. You did a phenomenal job, Vic.
Yeah, I really like the feel of this one.
Yeah.
This little divider. I love this little divider with the carpets on it.
Yep, it's way better than mine.
I was laughing because I'm so used to dividers because I've been playing a bit of ESO since they've put out their housing, and dividers are like a staple furniture piece in their homestead. And so, like, I'm real judgy on dividers now, but I came in and I saw this one. I was like, this is an Elder Scrolls quality divider here.
Wow, that is judgy. If I said something like that, you'd be calling me an elitist jerk and a snob.
I only said it because you rubbed off on me.
And it's still my fault. It's still my fault. Oh my God. I like this little lamp. She definitely had some cute ideas in here.
Yeah, I think it's neat how like a lot of the ones, the tree houses we've seen, there's offshoots from like the main part of the tree, all the rooms and houses or whatever are offshoots. Mm-hmm. But in this one, the tree is literally in the center of the living space, but it works. I'm totally digging this closed safe bed frame too. I'm like, why have I never thought of that? That looks really good. All right.
And the whole big living area or dining area here. Yeah. Looks great. So, I think the next one is Gothess in Eternal Autumn. Pretty sure that one. Yeah, that one was in. Oh, I remember that one because I really like that one.
The colors, I was not expect. This one kind of just like, this really wowed me. The theme and the colors. I was, yeah. I don't say anything until it's on your screen.
Well, it's another low item count build too, 479. But
Oh my
Gothess
God, 479.
is really accustomed to using lower item limits because she does a lot of like Sanguine Shores, Warden's Point. One of my favorite dimensions is one that she did that's a Warden's Point.
What in the world is that wheel?
That's a heavy water wheel. It's a new minion thing.
Man, I want it.
I thought that was neat as shit. Anybody else jump off this platform, or was it just me?
Must have been just you.
Just you.
Oh, I totally. I was like, surely if there's a platform here, there's a way to get back up. I never found it.
And this has to be one of the few times where I've seen carved wood actually look really good.
Yep, another one of the ones I really loved.
And you know
I
what
don't-
I think the trick is?
What?
Sorry, I'm going to talk over you real quick. She separated the tiles.
Yeah.
There's stuff in between each tile, and it does look really awesome.
Yeah, breaking up that pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Go
I
ahead.
normally can't imagine pink and orange together. I like it though in this one.
There's just a lot of cute little stuff in here.
This feels like in a cool fantasy movie. Like this would be like the house you would go to because you need like some sort of special potion or book or information, and you go to a side character's house and it would be this, and it's just this like really neat eclectic place.
This is just really pretty.
I really love the pipe with the steam and the effort that went into making that bathtub.
Yeah.
You know what? I shit myself. If you look, well, I didn't actually shit myself, but I was close because this damn butterfly, so tickled by the light coming through. And because I was like, where the hell is all these colors on the ground coming from? Obviously, it's a stained glass effect, but I'm like, that makes no sense. And then when I saw the butterfly, I was like, oh my God! So I just thought
That
was
is really sweet.
Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Okay. So. And treetops. And that was one that was an existing build already. And this one is just huge. Wow.
Shit, I thought I muted it.
No, you didn't.
My bad.
So this is big enough. I'm going to mount up because there's a lot of ground to cover in here.
Not gonna lie, this one kind of threw me off when I came in here. I was a little bit confused. I was like, I don't get it. Where's the tree house? I see lots of houses. It definitely took me a little while,
Yeah.
but it's really pretty.
I think I kind of found the path up by accident. Diva's running because she can't remember how to get on her mount.
Oh, it's true too.
It's been a long time. I don't think I've seen you since Halloween. I'm not. Something like that. It's been since like fall.
Feels like forever. I really miss Dimensions.
And then, like, she comes back and I'm like, get in Skype, let's go.
I'm
just have
like,
to
what's
say-
Skype?
I appreciate greatly the railing on the side of the ladders going up. I kind of thought it was cute to get up here and see that it wasn't just a tree house. It was a house literally in the tree. Like, there's a platform with a whole house on it.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. Like, that's my kind of tree house with full amenities.
Right.
Little kitchen, a full bedroom.
And fully stocked.
Exactly.
And isn't it nice to have full range of item use? You can use whatever you want. Not talking to anyone in particular.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to answer that.
Get new doors that open and new windows that open and no one can use them. That's fine.
New doors that open.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the future, Diva. We done upgraded.
And they've already been banned from use in. That's what they're
Yeah.
very
I saw
politely
that.
calling me a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
afraid you're going to get a ton of entries with them anyways. People are like, oh, they're mine. I'm using it anyways. I don't care if I win.
Did you really ban them?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. 'Cause they're the exact same thing as a modular door, except they open.
Oh, that's right. You can't have anything pre-made. Womp, womp, womp. I don't think
Well,
I've ever seen an entry from this person either.
I say you can't have anything pre-made. Do 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 do.
And I think if it is pre-made, I'm already disqualified. Great. Good thing you give a lot of time. I really appreciate the amount of time that you give for building, because there are so many that I think like, oh, I know exactly what I would do, but I build slow, is the truth.
Well, this one I wasn't going to announce it until like coming up this weekend, but then I gotta go TDY on temporary duty, so I would have missed my announcement time, so I'd rather just move it a little bit. And I talked to Kula to make sure, hey, I'm sorry, I gotta like do this while you're running yours. But his was almost over, so he was cool with it. So.
Right.
But I
Was
think
this
that 2 months is a good time. Like 2 months could allow for farming, building, and then the finishing up.
was this a first time contest entry as well?
I don't think I've seen Tremea enter any before. I know he's built for a while. He's not a new
Yeah.
builder.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely. I think it's very different when you're building for a contest.
Yeah.
And I was actually kind of impressed. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a contest build from this person before, and the fact that they went with a huge item limit one and they damn near filled it.
I'm going to Eds.
So-
Did you take the elevator up?
No, I'm going to Eds.
Oh, there's a whole house up top.
Oh, yeah, there is. And I just totally missed it. Because we still have a lot of shards to go.
Many, in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep peppy.
And I really liked Et's build. She did a lot of cute stuff in here. There's your fish. Audz.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Mama misses you. I thought these little boggling stumps were cute as chairs.
They are. And then the animal morphs that she did in here. This little snake. Oh my god, he's so cute. With his little banner. The banner.
He's a little banner
tongue.
tongue.
That's 'cause he don't got no teethies. That's why he's cute.
And the glowing balls on the tail.
Yeah, this dim's a great adventure.
Another happy place.
Little bear with his pot of honey.
So it's interesting to see so many variations on tree houses. Like, this definitely broadened my horizons a little bit because I don't know. For me, like I picture tree house, and there's like a very specific kind of look I have in mind for it.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody, they came up with such amazing different ideas.
So lucky.
It was such a great use of getting this tree to kind of weave. Like it's like they literally built around the tree.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we're full
trees
of classy
that
humor
are-
around here. Huh?
Plushie,
The plushie
a
pooping.
plushie doing his business.
Plushy doing a flushy.
Oh, but bump.
Did we lose Ken? Where'd she go? She's. I think she's. We needed a snack. I did. I disappeared. I disappeared between EU and NA and went and shoved my face full of food.
No, I'm just looking at stuff I was like a tree I've never seen. It has skulls in it.
The meat tree? Oh no, the cobalt tree.
It's got skulls with red paint. It's pretty cool. Like longhorn skulls.
God help me, I'm following Feendish again.
Yep. I love these statues. The ones from Sarthmeyer. I bought one. I have no idea what I'll ever use it for, but I just like to sit there and look at it.
It's cute. It looks like it's smiling.
Literally, that's like every time I go into her, like, you have an improving ground.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever,
moved it.
well, whenever we would do tips and tricks live, like that statue would always be in there, and I'd always give her shit about it because I like it too, but I never bothered to get my rep up, and I'd be like, oh, I love the statue. She's like, "Me too." Like she won't do anything with it. She just leaves it in proving ground for me to look at and covet.
I know what it's like with special items.
I like that hellscape rock with the face on it too.
Oh, you have one of those? I want that.
Yeah, I farmed up all that rep. And I'll never do it again.
Oh yeah, that one. I have my alt doing that one. I'm having a hard time with the upper tiers of all those factions. I'm a slow mover.
I got a guy. If you got a little plat, I got a guy. I buddied up to a dude in my raiding guild, and he's my rep pusher. Like when I need some more of those Faeblight, medium size or that Ivy, I'm like, yo Cal, hook me up. Yo, I need some fines, bruh.
Oh, wow. All right. So I think we've seen all of this one. And I think that might have been it for Halal.
Correct.
Yep. So now
Oh,
off to Lathus. Or no, we'll hit Deepwood first because there was just the one there. And that one was big. God, that thing was big.
Stay positive.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing was freaking huge. That's what she said.
Oh, God. So it's Amiel.
Was that Fairy
Fairy Oasis. Yeah.
Okay.
Amy's Fairy Oasis. You can use the marks of notoriety, but there's no commendation officer in yet.
Just effing ridiculous. Effing ridiculous.
Yeah, as soon as they bring in the commendation officer, I'll have another one that's pretty much maxed out with everybody. All right, now they're just kind of bouncing
Isn't
in the
it
mail.
Commendation?
Yeah, the low one that you can turn in 15 to anybody.
Yeah, that you get from doing all of the planar assaults. Yeah,
Are you talking about there's no one for the new faction?
Right. Not yet. You can
But
only
there
turn in the
is.
marks.
Isn't there? Oh, I see. Yeah, I got it for the lower ones.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fine. I
here we
got
go
plenty
again.
to level up.
Oh, come on. All right. So we'll have to restart again. Still running Ultra, so.
Well, she got all offended, didn't she? She's
Yes.
Kind of think she said suck it.
I didn't really say.
Yeah, well, yo, ultra potato is stopping at 95%, so.
It doesn't usually. There we go.
Oh, so a good thing to share that I think I didn't know at all before I started touring and exploring these dimensions was the stuck feature. If you log into a dim or zone in and you are stuck in the floor and you type stuck, you do get moved. But if you get moved somewhere constructive is the question.
Yeah. I know there was one of these entries that I haven't seen, period, because I just got so frustrated with trying to get in. I wasn't doing stuck or anything else. I just left. I wasn't a
That
judge.
stuck worked
I
for me.
wasn't a judge, so it didn't matter for me.
I haven't had problems with this one before, but I am today.
Yeah.
Oh, I had problems with this one. But I mean, I get it. I have those problems with my own dimensions, so I'm probably a little more patient because I tend to find the worst possible places to put my entry points.
So this was definitely a interesting layout up here.
I really love the roof on this place. I love all the stair railing being used. I thought that was really neat because it's like you're enclosed, but you can still see out. Talking about anchor typing shit. You furious typing.
No.
I think one of my favorite parts in this one is the pool of water with the fairy. It's not even in the treehouse, but I think it's beautiful.
It is. There's a lot of pretty stuff in here. And again, this one is so big that the treehouse is actually a very small part of it.
I know. Can you see all the plants on the ground? I was like, do you have any idea how many plants these are?
a lot.
I love
So many.
Yeah, the mineral pools over here with the little, put the little waterfalls on them in the rainbow. This is definitely one that you want to come and explore it.
Yeah. Because she said there were 4 primary areas in here. I think I only found 3.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in here. Oh,
There's
Well, now that
pretty-
you tell me that, I think I might have only found 3 too.
Here's the ferry. And
Unless it's this will-o-wisp pool, which is pretty.
no, there was something about a cave, and I know I never found a cave.
the only thing is I can't, and even now I'm getting turned around in here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean, it's a beautiful place to be lost in.
Yep. So, okay. And we're off to Lathis. Again, come and check this stuff out on your own, and then you can see all the stuff that we missed. Sparklin says there's a wishing well in a cave. Yeah, I'm glad she found it.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful. She finds everything, by the way. She finds everything wrong in my dims, for sure.
Remember, I was working on a scavenger hunt with artifacts when Shell Corvo first came out, and I asked her, I was like, hey, can you come in for just a little bit and kind of, just check this out and see if I'm doing an okay job. Like 35 minutes later.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Was there one that we missed on? There wasn't one that we missed on Deepwood. It was just that one. I
Just
wanna
that
make sure.
one.
Okay.
Got you back. Yeah, no, Spark's got a great eye, and she's really talented in so many areas of Rift, which is great. She's a great friend.
So, first one I'm seeing on the weekly is the nefarious one. And this was the one I could not get in, so we're going to have to do the stuck thing.
Yeah, definitely gotta to jump. This one took me several tries to, and then and I'm doing it now. I'm just gonna fall completely down to the bottom, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of cool shit to see in here.
Oh my god.
The jump pad.
Did you make it, Feendish?
No, I'm so. There we go. Oh, holy shit! I actually made it in
Woohoo.
without falling. Like it must have been waiting for the whole thing to render, and then it dropped me in. Oh my god.
There's a lot in here.
Yeah, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in here. But I know that with the guild dimension, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, these little fairies at the entry though are just badass.
Yeah,
I agree. I really like them.
it's a lot of attention to detail in those faces.
Right? The hair and the faces
Even
are
with
just.
the goth hair and everything.
I know we're running out of time here, but this is definitely one you guys are going to want to hop on over and check out. There's a lot of awesome stuff in here to see.
We did make a last-minute decision that because there was only one guild dim and because we didn't really see the treehouse part of it, we made a second judge's choice. But this really was a lot of work, you can tell. And I am not good at morph, so I have to give them a huge thumbs up.
It was a nice use, a nice balance of the lighting elements with the dark sky, but not, it wasn't so dark that you couldn't see anything that wasn't, glowing. Just I thought they did a really good job all around on the design inside.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff in here.
So I'm going to have to come back myself and check this one out later. And then we had a dream hive. That was entered. Enigma by Korvac. And then Lady had one. And this guy's a real fan of the whole sci-fi horror kind of thing.
This was definitely a completely different take on the whole treehouse theme. It was just very immersive, but very kind of surreal.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
And the gnomes everywhere.
I thought you liked the gnomes.
Yeah, I mean, they're adorable.
I think this was one I wasn't sure how to find the right path, so I just kind of did what I'm doing now, which is random jumping to try to find the damn path up.
Good Lord.
I was hoping I wasn't going to be the only one to say it. I fell, and I think I'm lost now. I love this dim, though, and I love all the different color.
Yeah, I like the colors, and there's actually, I thought it was really interesting.
I love all the slamming noise in the background.
But
That's Feendish trying to jump. That's actually her keyboard.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
my dog is doing the shake.
Aw.
Okay, I think I found it. Or not. Okay. Well, if I can't find the path up, then we're not going to go up. And that's, I hate to be an asshole, but there it is.
I will have to say, I think we'll admit we never got to the very, very top where I can see that there's things up there,
Yeah,
but I did keep falling. I
made-
got all over.
I made it up there once, but I can't remember how I got up there.
Like, this is unfortunate for the stream, but I'm actually really glad that you guys are having a hard time, because I had such a hard time in here, and trying to get up to the very, very top. It took me forever.
Okay.
But
I have to tell my guys in the guild, you need to build for girls, okay? Girls are not as good at jumpers. I am just not a good jumper. I fall off everything. And every guy in my guild builds stims that is just like built to kill me.
Oh, great. Now Feendish is going to be in here for the rest of the stream because you said girls aren't good jumpers. Now she's...
Ouch.
No,
You,
I have said many times I am not a pro jumper.
But it's not because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Oh man, I raided with the same people forever and they could just write a report on my poor, horrible jumping skills.
Oh, look at her. She's making progress. She's making. Say it again.
Yep.
Tell her she
I see
sucks.
you
But she's a
guys.
girl again.
You suck at jumping. Climb that
Girls
rope.
can never find the top of Corvax dimensions.
At least I can see it once you get up there. So climb that rope, girl.
We're good friends.
I mean, I tried him 3 times, and I told you Kula is not a puzzle guy, and so this one was frustrating for him.
Well, the thing is, though, is like even if you come in to check this out and you're not good at puzzle, mages, or there's so much stuff to see from below that it's worth a look.
Well,
No, yeah, I love this dim.
okay, so at that Sourcewell Arch, there's an invisible tile. That where I guess would be why I found it by accident the first time, and then this time Katumi reminded me it was there.
Oh, excellent.
So that's how you get up. And you would never know that if you were... I'm shutting up now.
I literally just did random running around and mashing my space bar, and all of a sudden I was moving upwards, and I was like, hell yeah! I did that on purpose.
Here we go.
I climbed the wall and did some crazy hopping to get on the paths.
So we've got... I think the other one is Witch's Brew. I thought that was it. Witch's Brew by Ladies Alt.
Neater than shit, too.
I shit-talked myself to the top. I did it.
Well, I think she has it closed.
No, I'm in it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Well, what's the...
Just,
name of it,
because-
Witch's Brew?
Yeah, but she
Yeah,
spells
but
it with a Y.
Mhm.
W-Y.
But it's by Lady,
There we
the
go.
owner's lady.
I love the feel of this one. The color, the it's like just, it's very woo. Zoning in with them booty shorts. What up? I know that's fiendish butt right there.
Slooty. Slooty. There we go.
Slute.
Slooty. Does it match? Do my shorts match my axes? So yeah, that you're speechless now,
I
huh?
I am.
I thought you said your shorts matched your accent. It took me a second. Like, I never thought I would say this, but for I just thought I thought this was adorable. Like, I know that if the witch was home right now, I'd end up in a pot. I'd be in a cauldron boiling, but their home is really lovely.
I like this one too. It's really swampy, boggy.
Very boggy and so many, but there's it definitely has a witch and supernatural feel without being gross or creepy.
Yeah.
It's I would totally hang out with witches here.
Yeah, sure. All these bodies hanging here, not creepy. Not
Well,
creepy
but
at
it's
all.
not it's not gory. It's not it's just oh yeah, those bodies really, you really compliment the oversized moth you have.
I like this.
I think I was looking up and I never noticed that bear trap.
hourglass that she made.
Oh yeah, I can totally picture that being repurposed.
She did a lot of-
Oh, this was so cute. This little, I'm not into the heebie-jeebie stuff, but that Ouija board is adorable. Come on.
And not a single
Like,
one of
I-
you said, "Hey, your UI's still on."
That's because I'm looking at your butt on my screen. Yeah, I thought this Ouija board was such a nice touch. And I don't like spooky stuff. I don't like ghosts. So many neat things here.
Like this little workbench thing. And I think that was it for Lathis.
There's one more. The Ramar's My Tree House.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I really like that one.
That was angry typing.
Yeah. Wow.
I think it's your hat that matches your axes.
Oh.
The shorts.
Not those shorts. The shorts go good with those wings and the top, though.
What's the name of this stim again?
My Treehouse. You just search Debashi and you'll find it.
Somebody in chat was asking.
I'm a huge fan of all the natural materials, so I love the stumps and logs.
Looks like she's made a couple of adjustments in here. Whatever. I mean, this is just... I'm a fan of her work anyways. She's got some really beautiful pieces in here. Love the colors.
I thought it was a really nice touch how she incorporated the ivy and all of that and the shrubbery like inside the domicile. Mm-hmm. It just worked really well. I was a lot more into this than I expected to be, like, because I was originally gonna enter, I try to enter contests, to show support for the community and the host and stuff. But like, I am not into building a treehouse. This theme just I'm not interested in this. But I'm surprised at how much I got into it once I started seeing what everybody built. Like, who's like, you want to help me judge? I'm like, oh God, judging tree houses? Shoot me. I was like, all right, fine. Now, then I was like, okay, that means I don't have to build anything. Cool. But man, I tell you what, once I started seeing these entries, I was just like, wow, this, I underestimated just how talented our community is.
I'm going to have to second that. I took a break from doing much, and I've been kickstarted and just am excited to be working again.
Definitely inspired by all of you guys who entered this contest.
She did not.
It's so homey. Like, is that a weird thing to say about a tree? It's homey. I feel like I could live in this. This really, this one really spoke to me.
Yeah. Well, I think the colors had a lot to do with it too, because she chose a lot of like subdued natural colors, a lot of warm shades. And yeah, I got you. They're talking about the flicker, and yeah, that kind of hurt my soul a little bit when I saw this the first time.
Yeah, I didn't want to say. I felt bad. I made the remark about the stair railing on EU. Was it? I think it was on EU, and I didn't want to say anything when we came in here. But the flicker was literally the only negative thing in this one. And
to me, it looks like it's been improved. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
It looks way nice today.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
why I
there's
think
still
she's been
an
in here and
awful
made
lot
some
of.
changes.
Because what a remarkable piece of work this is.
It really is.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Sinhammer, this part down here is the natural ground. They
It's
sell
funny
this grass.
because
They sell this grass on the Skatherin vendor, but this is the whole area in here.
all that grass is what Methosine Cascades comes with.
Yeah.
Which is funny because once Methosine Cascades came out, like you could not find ground razor mushrooms on the auction house ever because everybody wanted to get rid of the grass here. So then when they added the Methosine Cascades grass to the Skatherin vendor, I was laughing. I'm like, really? Like we've spent the last year and a half trying to get rid of this crap.
So, this is some good work on this one. And just the layout is really well done. Okay, so now it's off to Faeblight.
Finally going home. Hang with us, folks. We only have a few more.
Yep. I don't know why all these people are in Meridian. You need to get out of my town. Go hang out in Tempest Bay. Jadia's Country Retreat is the first one I'm seeing on the list. And I really like that one. I mean, I had a chuckle at it a couple times, but I really like this one. She made more of an attempt at having a treehouse than I did.
I'm not gonna lie. I zoned in and I was like, I saw the tree coming out. I was like, well, I did not expect that.
But she brought her A game on that interior.
Oh my
wow.
god. Yep.
Have to say, she's done a few interior decorating design jobs for Kula, and they're amazing.
Yeah, this place was unbelievable. Like, it looks great from the outside, even with the one little tree sticking out of it. I'm like, all right, we'll take a look. And I came inside, and my jaw just hit the floor. Like, ugh. It's another one that made me go, ugh. It's so good. Ugh.
Yeah, she definitely brought her A game with the interior.
Again, my personal kind of treehouse. Full kitchen, running water. This freaking carpet. I think this is one thing that just made me go, what? Why didn't I think of that? She made like a whole new shape of carpet over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm shutting up now. I'm
And a
done.
bunch of
Wow,
the
look at that toilet.
Diva's got her priorities set.
I've been playing way too much Elder Scrolls because I came in the bedroom and I saw this little jewelry box and this little like emerald necklace and earrings, and I was pressing E because I wanted to steal them.
Steal it. Steal it.
I tried so hard.
I like that game too.
I like the game. I can't stand the housing editor. I'm just gonna say it.
Isn't it hilarious though that like
Horrific.
any game, if they allow you to do it, you will, right?
Yeah. But that editor, oh, that editor is horrible.
It's called like throwing things at the shelf.
Yeah. So many little curtains. Oh. So many
I know,
windows.
like
Freaking
I'm
makeup.
1,800
Yeah.
of I count is just little curtains. There's so much little stuff in here I want to steal from my cozy cottages.
I think that would get you disqualified.
I'll just change the color of it.
Oh, somebody wants to test me on that.
This little bit, like this is like the cutest little jar vase over here on this end table. What is this? It's so cute.
Feendish has an unbelievable memory for things that she's seen in dimensions.
I'm just messing with it. I'm just poking at her. Yeah, this place is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Now, there's somebody on Brutewalk that did an eyeliner stick in a dimension, and that's the only thing this little makeup kit's missing. It's like, holy crap. Wow. She definitely went all in on this interior.
I don't even know what all that makeup is. I'm like,
Hell, I don't know.
I wouldn't even know how to use any of that. Bucket of Chicken was remarking on the keyboard. I spent way more time than I'd like to admit, like zoomed all the way in on that keyboard, and I got it figured out. Just the detail in here is like literally lovey level. Ugh.
You're like, nah, 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 nah. That's how that sounded.
That's exactly, well, that's what I was doing. I figured out, no, I'm not going to tell you. Anywho,
Okay,
still like 20 more to view.
moving on. So we had... Oh, momentary distraction.
You see something shiny, Fiend?
Yeah, Jameson has a new one. I'm gonna have to
Oh, yeah, the laboratory.
Yeah,
He's pretty darn good, isn't he?
he is. Okay, Hidden Kingdom of the... I can't see the whole name. It's Hidden Kingdom of the Tree Elves or something like that.
Yeah, this one was one of my favorites. It just blew me away. I just thought it was one of the most beautiful things I'd ever seen.
Well, she's a good friend of mine, and I think she's probably my biggest inspiration as a dim builder.
She did a lot
At
of good
first-
stuff in here. I don't remember ever seeing any of her work before.
Well, it's not her main, it's her alt.
Ah.
It's Vai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was running around in here, and at first I was like, okay, what are we doing here? You know, finger up the nose, all right. And then I got to that little portal, and I was just like, oh my god. I just thought that was such a neat touch.
Some definitely good things with the lighting and the lantern hook modes and
It's so freaking pretty.
all the high law pieces.
She's a fan of all the new stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no wonder I couldn't find any of the damn walkways.
I'm in new stuff overload.
It's really overwhelming.
That's
Like, I ended up
rough.
having to take like a 3-week break from Rift because I was just so overwhelmed trying to go through all the new stuff.
I'm gonna have to make like 2 new, carriers. Mules.
You know, those things.
The hell's up with those? That's the name of it.
Carriers is like something that's got a disease.
Well, then mine should be named Carriers for sure.
Oh, Diva is a hoe, right?
But it definitely did an awesome job with the material choices in here. It's definitely very elvish. Because this was like, when I was looking for ideas, I was like, oh, this is what I'm going to be seeing a lot of, is a bunch of white and gold and elven foo-foo. And so.
These little reading nooks in the library. Wow.
I'm getting there.
This when you think of like when I imagine like Elven, this is literally what I picture. Just almost ethereal and just beautiful. It's just I was really impressed by this. I was mad about the invisible tiles. I couldn't get everywhere I wanted to go.
Oh yeah, that wall you hit.
Yeah, and I hit it again. You know how many times I've been in here, how long I've been in here, and I still keep trying?
Just as I said it, I hit it.
Bonk. My head smudges will remind me next time not to go that way. I just love that, like, no matter what direction you look in, there's so much to look. It's just so beautiful in every direction. I love how open it is.
Oh my God, new items, new items. Ah!
Whoa.
I'm not sure that's a sound I want to hear again. Unless it's in private.
I really like the bar where the barkeep is. I'm sure it's just an item from the rep, but I don't have it. She has everything, by the way, I'm pretty sure.
I have taken the banners, so I'm heading toward the bathtub.
Oh yeah, the bathtub.
Oh. Got the whole rainbow thing going on up here. Then from up here at like the main living area looking down, it's just a beautiful picture.
I feel like that's what those guardian structures. I feel like that's what they were put in game for, to be used in these elven dimensions. I just thought it was such a good use. I don't know, is a guardian anchor? Is that what that is?
Yeah, guardian soul anchor or something like that.
Yeah, I just like, wow, that is perfect in here. Yeah, the bathroom was a little modern in some areas, but it was just so good.
Yeah, the bathtub. Prickly was irate at its magnificence.
I don't know if she's watching this stream, but she did say it was probably her best bathtub.
This literally makes me want to run on down to Home Depot, get me some primer and some Krylon Gold Metallic.
Nice.
I don't even care if my body absorbs the toxins from the paint. I'm like, this is just
You
so...
just want to sit in a gold bathtub.
I do.
This whole place makes me want to give some throat punches.
Damn. You got violent while you were away. Yeah. I can appreciate how much time she would have spent coming up with that tub too.
That tub is jaw-dropping.
And you know, elves are really tall, and it's a really long bathtub. I thought that was a good detail.
So I guess no one said it, but it was one of our favorite builds for sure.
Yeah.
We couldn't find much of tree supporting this structure, and it was frustrating. Like I said, she's my biggest inspiration. But that's a mighty fine bathtub.
Look at that fish tank. It looked good.
She has so much amazing work. I'm thankful that she continues to build and share.
Yep. Okay. Let me see. Trying to remember all the ones that came from here.
I can read them out.
Sure.
Treetop Town is another one.
All right. Oh, and the glamping treehouse. Was Treetop Bungalow one of them? Oh, glamping treehouse is the one that showed up next.
Are we going to glamping next?
Yes.
Not Treetop Town?
Yeah. Glamping treehouse debauchery. I think this is one I don't know if I saw the whole thing when I toured it or not.
Yeah, this one was massive too.
And there was just a ton of ground covered over here. We're not going to see as much of it as we probably should.
It's true, there's a lot of buildings with a lot of morphs in them that are not necessarily connected to the treehouse.
I thought this was neat. When I was younger, I've been camping in Corpus Christi, and we obviously do the whole tent on the beach thing, but this public bathroom is exactly what it was like. With the group, the showers, the stalls, the multiple sinks. And I thought that was pretty accurate.
Just need some bats and spiders.
We had rattlesnakes because it was Texas.
Oh man, yeah, Texas has got snakes.
Okay, so
This is some really fancy treehouse going on here. Got all these little mossy homes up here that it's like a spa, like a little massage parlor. One of them's a little workout area. It's like a treehouse retreat, really.
oh, Diva's following me again.
You'd think I'd learn.
You'd think. That one's just.
This place is just absolutely massive, though.
There we go. You can definitely tell they spent a lot of time trying to come up with this, working this layout, and put a lot of planning into it.
Yeah, it's just so big. Like, I would be overwhelmed with trying to fill all of this space in.
Yeah.
Gosh, Feendish, your entire birthday suit isn't revealed.
Oh, I can fix that.
Shut my mouth.
One moment.
Why do you think I'm not
please.
following her in this one? We got the Faeblight and I lost interest in her.
Wow.
She's fully clothed. Nobody wants to follow that around.
Damn.
Wow. I'm kind of always fully clothed.
So that whole thing about just being my personality was a lie.
Oh yeah, that's just BS. When Kula was trying to talk his way out of coming today because he had yeah, pretty much prickly Audz is known for sexual harassment. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with this. I was giving Kula a bunch of crap, and he's like, well, what, you gotta have Ken on, gotta have Kinnereth on, and he's like, she's really funny and she's really smart, and she's really fun to be around, and I'm like, nobody cares about her personality, dude. What she look like?
I told him to send you some pictures.
Whoa. I get it. Maybe later, Feendish. Ditch. All right.
I would never bail on you and your big glowing bush.
Whoa.
Clink, clink.
I think I'm actually sitting here blushing.
I was speechless, but it's over now.
All right. Moving on.
Whew.
Whew. Tree
All right, next up.
Treetop Town by Night Kiv. Yeah.
You did it.
Nightboth?
Night Kivatha. I don't know how to say that.
This is another one I don't ever remember seeing any contest builds from them.
She did an entry in the maze contest.
Okay.
I think it was the one with the colored, got to pick the colors right, and then go down the.
Oh, I
I can confirm this is a he.
Oh, okay. He.
I have pictures. Just kidding.
Whoa.
See, try to, like.
It's like a prerequisite for me and Ken, is we want to know what you look like in real life before we even talk to you in game.
Damn.
It's funny because on that subject, I'm friends with Farrah on Facebook and his wife, and he always runs around with he's always got like those micro little dwarf dudes, like the teeny tiny, and he's like 6'5". He's a big tattooed dude, and he's just got this little bitty character.
I think that's something they like to do. I mean, tall people. We had a gnome in our guild in EQ forever, and he was like 6'6".
I don't know. Real short characters bug me because I either can't see anything, or I gotta jump to go anywhere. Or like in WoW, I played a gnome for a while, and then I would be swimming when everyone else is just standing there. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. She stands on your dinner tables with her tall tunes, too.
I used to love to sneak into Feendish's builds because she'd always have like this nice space above her kitchen cabinets. So I would just stealth and jump up on the cabinets and watch her build from there.
funny.
That's not creepy at all. This is what I go through.
Well, wouldn't have to do that if you'd build some decent windows I could peek through.
Mm.
They open now.
I know, now I can get in.
Now you can be really creepy.
Now I need a dwarf tune. Surprise!
I'll have to say, this place, it has everything. It has bathrooms, it has bedrooms, it has bars, it has everything.
And a laundromat.
That's because it's a freaking town, people. Hello.
Well, I mean, he had done this one a while. This one had been done a while back, and I saw this like right after it was first built, and I liked it then. So
I mean, and it may say town, but I would forget something.
yeah.
Probably like
There's
a
no-
shower.
You stink, pretty girl.
And this is not bad.
That's down by the river.
This is really good for fitting all this in a Gloamwood, because the item limit's only 1,500 here.
Bucket's
Okay.
like that laundry room, but imagine hauling it up and down these ramps.
Mm.
I'd get me a Walmart scooter.
So what's... Are we...
Oh, we're
missing?
definitely missing. Yes.
We have got Treetop Bungalow in Wrecker's Cove.
Yep.
And I know Wrecker's Cove actually won one. See, I couldn't remember.
Two more. Are you bored
Almost
to
there.
shit?
Pick up the pet, people. I'm tired of carrying your asses.
Huh.
Two more. We can do it. I love shivs too. I love them both. I don't know where you're going though.
I'm heading up the ramp.
I didn't know which dim.
Oh, I'm in Treetop Bungalow. Since it's a stone grove, and they did a really awesome job of lining up all these daggum staircases.
Yeah, I was about to say I really appreciate this this winding ramp here and the wide berth on it.
Agreed. I was a big fan of this one. I was thinking about one of the items that I found in here that morning, and I couldn't figure out if I liked it so much because I wanted those items or what. Those mushrooms that are made with the planar crafting recipe, I want them. And they're used with like abandon in here. They're everywhere.
They got a lot of little details in here.
I wasn't sure how I felt about the fireplace, though. I was like, that is awfully brave. But it is surrounded by brick, so that was acceptable.
As long as it doesn't get too hot, it should be all right. And as long as the wood isn't real dry around it, then you might have a problem.
Hey, effing magic. Leave it be.
Yep.
I was actually impressed, and I am not a bathroom person in this game. I'm just like, I can't be bothered, whatever. But I was impressed by their new toilet design.
Wow, look at that toilet.
That's some toilet.
It's even got a little lid. Flip it up and down. Ah, it's so cute.
It's
10
got
out of 10
plumbing.
kit toilet. You could have, look, my bomby butt would even fit on this. Good size. Is everybody going to go back up to it and see if they'll fit?
No.
Not after you fit.
I'm up in the little bedroom now. Like this window that they've got in here.
I like all the different, kind of like the different ways they closed it in between being like wood, like building blocks, and they mixed in, you know, trees, logs, vines.
Ramps.
So it's not always the same, you know, roof over your head.
Yeah. Bunch of different textures.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
It's a pretty sweet bed too.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great with the windows.
Okay.
Shiv held a contest that I entered and I just loved it. She gave us different items to pick from to use, and I thought that was just such a fun idea.
Okay. I'm heading off to Wrecker's Cove by Afara. Which one? That would have been the first place for the first prize for the creative winner, right?
That's right.
This place is just unbelievable. To me, I found it breathtaking. The colors, the fill, I mean, everything about this was just top notch.
We have some zip lines going on.
She's a really new dimmer too.
That's good.
Oh, don't tell me that.
No, I know, it's crazy because I've known her for years and I know that she's not a dimmer because I used to use a lot of her stuff and it's gone now. Which is fine, but she's just one after another, she's cranking them out and they're incredible.
She was a closet dimmer. Now
She was.
Inner self out.
Well, she loves plants and her plant dim or plant holding dim exploded, so she ended up moving them and that's when that happened. And that was her first contest entry. The Walk-in-Moore Park was really just her plant storage. Gone crazy.
I love these little, she's got so many little details in here. Like, she put the lanterns going up this bridge, which I don't know, there was just something about the glow of them that instead of it almost being ominous, it was welcoming. New dimmer. Ugh. You're not gonna get an email telling you how nice this place is now.
Wow. That's kind of mean.
What you get for being super talented. You get ostracized.
Goodness. Like the hammocks.
Quickly wants to know what are the mushrooms from planar crafting that you were talking about, Kim?
That I was talking about? Shiv's Windows. Shiv's Windows are, I think, the Nightmare Tide expansion recipes, which I think are crazy expensive, and the materials just drove me crazy, so I only have one recipe myself. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm often wrong, but I don't think I am because I really want those two.
Ooh, I like this bed.
Yeah, gorgeous bedroom.
And such an amazing use of Fort Zarnost, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I'm actually, I was working on a pirate-themed dimension before all the new stuff was coming out in the stashes, and I actually like hand-built a lighthouse, and it has been like the bane of my existence. But to come in and see what she did here, I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. I'm actually half tempted to steal this. It's that good.
She's got talent.
Oh
I
my!
think too.
And an eye. I mean, the zip lined up like this is genius.
Ooh. So I may be wrong, but those blackthorn court trees,
Uh-huh.
that's what I thought Shiv's windows were, but I'm not sure. They may be the new expansion stuff.
Well, there's an old tree that looks pretty much exactly the same as those blackthorn court stuff too. The Storm Legion stuff.
The tilted webclaw trees and
Yeah.
webclaw trees,
Yeah.
exactly like.
And those
I
are
want
and
those.
those are like cheap, like 50 gold cheap.
Nice. Well, that's what Shiv's contest used really inexpensive items, which I thought was a great idea for inspiring people of all levels to
Yeah.
get started.
All right. So, congrats to Afara for this well-deserved prize here. And I think we're done.
Yes.
I think we're
We
done.
did it.
It's over.
Did you ever get Nightbot up?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right. I think I'm pretty sure that my Tusker codes have not expired yet, because what they gave us this month were Corgi Pet codes. So if you want a Corgi Pet, that's fine, but otherwise we're giving away 5 Tuskers.
All right, guys, if you're
There's no
interested
takebacks.
in one of these Tuskar mounts, go ahead and say something in chat. It can be anything. And you will be automatically entered to win one of the mounts. Give you guys about a minute on that.
Good luck.
Oh, that's the score.
As always, hashtag #OddsRocks will up your chances for winning.
Huh.
So far, I only have 3 people entered. Come on, guys.
We need some new codes.
Ugh, wrong one. There it is.
Socks. On stalks. All right, that just tripled your chances. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling.
Bucketed chicken.
Yeah,
That one should win anyways, just for the name.
no kidding.
Especially because I'm hungry. Alejandre. It's almost dinner time.
Bucket of chicken.
Foxy Boo. Also known as Tansy.
Not again.
Not again.
Muso. And Prickly.
Hooray for everybody.
Yep, I will send those out as soon as we stop. So thank you for hanging out with us today for a really long time. And congrats to all the winners and entrants for the Out of Your Tree building contest. Thank you, Kinnereth, for taking the time to come with us today.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
And thank you, Audz, as a judge. See, I will be nice to you. Mhm.
That's because I'm sensitive.
As a judge. As
Uh-huh.
a judge. Yeah, Cola was tough.
And thank you, Diva, for logging in finally and coming with us today as a surprise.
It was fun. I can't wait to tour all these tree houses again in more detail.
Yeah. Yeah, you got
And don't forget,
some catching up to
if-
do.
If you're on Faeblight, make sure you send Kula some really nice messages about what an asshat he is.
He loves mail.
He does.
Yeah, Diva would have got one with the creator stuff, Ali. Again, I'm not going to be here for the rest of this month. I'm not sure if Audz and Diva are going to stream while I'm gone. Otherwise,
Ooh. I didn't know that was an option.
it is unless you're bad, and then I'll take your permissions away if you're bad.
Sounded like it right there.
If
So, until next time, everyone, please take care. Happy building and happy touring.